Just realizing that this is like my fourth time trying to record this video because I'm trying to figure out how to do an introduction into YouTube for myself. But I decided that the best way to do it is just to start off with something that I feel passionate about, and I'm gonna start off with my new channel. Hi, I'm Jashana. I'm 16 years old, and I want to start a YouTube channel to do something different that I haven't done before and that I've always felt passion for. I love the YouTube community. I just never felt like I was a person who would fit into it. And now that I feel like I'm confident enough to fit into it, and as we're entering into the new year, as I'll be turning 17, 1 year away from getting out of Alabama, then it'll just be time to do something new, and there's always a reason to want to do something different. And always should be a reason to want to do something different. Something that I know very well, which is makeup. So, when it comes to me, I am chronically broke. And I don't have money to buy literally anything. Like, there's nothing. Like, this is around Christmas and I'm still broke. I just got money. And I'm still broke. But anyway, I want to present to you some things that I have found along the way of makeup fiending to find that these things are really kind of inexpensive and they work extremely well on at least my skin. So, here we go. Are these three palettes. These Covergirl truNAKED palettes. This one is in roses, and as you can tell, it's more like peach, rose gold type colors. This one's goldens, and it has more of a like gold aesthetic. And this one is nudes, which is basically like your everyday need to go palette. Now these are amazing. Highly pigmented, and that's coming from me being a black girl. That means that they are actually really pigmented. These are some swatches on my hand of just this color, and these are finger swatches, not brush. But these are swatches on my hand of this palette, and it works amazingly, and it lasts long. Just be careful because they're a little sensitive, I guess. They're really soft, but these move a little, and they'll move out of their space. So there's that powder highlight, and I got it from Burlington while trying to find something, and I think it was like $7. It came with the squeeze tube highlighter too. I don't remember what that's called, but they're the same color. They're like this like pink rose gold type color, and it works well. It's easily blendable. Like if it's on your cheeks, even in this form, which is like the really like loose powder almost type form, it stays like I have it on right now, and it doesn't look like a streak as long as you blend it. You just have to blend it, and that's just the thing with this. My third thing are these palettes, the W7 Lightly Toasted palette, and this one is the Natural Nude Eyes color palette. There's like one that's one that's in the night, and I think there's one more, but these are amazing. And like I think they're made to look more like the Naked palettes, but they are very blendable. I would recommend though to use your finger with every one that isn't a matte. If it's more of a shimmer, then I would recommend to use your finger, especially when it comes to like colors like these. This one, and this one are definitely ones that you use with your finger and not a brush, because if you do, it won't come on as pigmented, and that's with most shimmers and how that works. My favorite concealer of all time is my Maybelline Fit Me. My Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in 30, and that's Cafe. My problem with these concealers, though, I have a very big problem. So, at Maybelline, get it together. Because this one is 30 and this one is in Cafe. Now, the one up from this one is 35 and it's deep. But it's lighter than this one, which I don't understand. Because this one's Cafe. And I don't know if it looks like this is the purest color of it. I'm wearing it right now, too. But this is the color of it. But the one that's above it, that's in 35. And that's called Cafe. It's lighter than this one, and I don't understand why that one will be lighter and why this one wouldn't be. No, that one isn't called Cafe. That one's called Deep. I don't understand why 35 shouldn't be this one and be called Deep, and 30 shouldn't be the one that's actually Deep, because it's actually a shade down. So, but I would recommend these. They're I wouldn't suggest them for like super long wear, but if you're going out somewhere and you just want to put it on, like, it's my go-to. It's definitely my go-to. I would use it over and over again. I went out and bought another one again because my previous one is completely and totally gone. So I would definitely recommend to get this again. My favorite foundation. Well, actually, I have two favorites for Drugstore, and this is the one that everyone recommends. It's the Maybelline Fit Me. I think it's Maybelline. Yeah, Maybelline Fit Me Foundation, and this is in the color 3355 Coconut. And this one is my True Match Neutral in N8, which is Cappuccino. And this one blends amazingly, and that's why I like this one. But the thing about this one is that when you put it on your face, it looks very, very orangey. And that's a thing with a lot of, as you go more into like the dark skin area type things, you either look red or you look orange. So I don't understand why it reacts like that to our skin. Like, it even looks orange-ish in my hands right now. But this is the one I have on right now. I actually like this one, but it got dulled down due to the powder I use, which is actually the powder for this one. Now, I don't know why I have dewy when I need matte, but that's a whole nother discussion. But this is my Fit Me, and I like this one. It can separate sometimes depending on what your skin is like. If I don't know why it separates, but it does it sometimes. But it's okay. I mean, it's not a huge deal. You can pack it on, and if it continues to separate from that, then I wouldn't recommend using it again for your skin. And as most people who do makeup know, that any type of makeup depends on your skin type because it can range completely. My favorite type of primer from the drugstore is this one. It's Hard Candy, and it's my Shine Free Matte Finish one. And with my Shine Free Matte Finish, I have to go in with a translucent setting powder after it. Thanks, Jackie, I know. But this works amazingly on me, and I would recommend this to anyone. Super-Sizer Covergirl one. This one works really well on my lashes because I'm not wearing false ones right now. It doesn't look like it either, though. And this is my favorite type. It doesn't really, it's not, I'll show you the one. It's not super, like, I don't think it's for volumizing, obviously, but it's kind of, it's good. It works really well. And I would recommend to go buy it if you needed to get a mascara that you wanted to work and you wanted to make your lashes look bigger than what they were, because this definitely gets the job done. Elf, because Elf is like the drugstore god. This is my Elf my makeup mist and setting spray. Works really well for me. Sometimes, depending on what happens, it might not make my face look as good as it did before, but for the majority of the time it does. Okay, that's all I have to recommend for you guys. If you want to, you can click subscribe and like it and recommend it to other people. If you were wondering who inspired my face today, you should check out Faying Marie's video on her New Year's Eve collab, her New Year's makeup collab with Sincerely Alisa and her. They did a makeup collab of the same thing, and I'm wearing False look. So if you guys want to like and subscribe and post it and share it, and I'll be very appreciative. Have a great day or night or wherever you are. Thank you for watching.
New York City. Center of the universe.
Sang it, girl.
Times are shitty, but I'm pretty sure they can't get worse.